everyone, and welcome to the live stream. Don't really know what we're going to be doing today, probably just some normal fights or whatever in DML, but you know, I thought it's my last day off for today, so I might as well spend it with all of you guys anyway, and I don't want to be looking at myself, so I'm going to turn my stream off for me, but, you know, again, it's going to depend on what we want to do today, but I don't think the stream's going to last too long, but I'm just glad that you're here anyway. Georgie, Floria, how are you doing? I mean, we'll be starting at 11 exact, so that's in like 6 minutes. But, no, that's not long to wait. Ah! Oh, go away, loud music. Sadoosh, how you doing, my friend? We should have low latency again today. And if you're gonna be like that, Jorgie, guess what? Put user in timeout. Do you want me to time you out again? That's all fine if you want me to do it. You know, if you say anything in this chat, I do have the ability to remove you, so, you know, if you want to be an idiot, go ahead, but it's just gonna get you banned anyway, I don't see the point. But hello, Ashley and Sam. Hello, Durkee. And yeah, he should wash his mouth with soap, but what can you do? Some people are just retards and there's nothing you can do about it, so that's just how it is. But yeah, like I said, we'll be starting in 5 minutes time, so alright, how have you guys been anyway? You know, I always ask, but you know, normally I don't get a response anyway. Everyone just asks how I am instead. It's like I'm actually asking you a question, not asking you to ask it back. But oh well. Rapipo! Greetings from the UK to Argentina. And Ale Pupa here. I probably said that wrong, I'm sorry, but how are you doing? And I'm just looking for my music playlist, since we might as well just have that in the background. And Sadoosh, you got the Dragon of the Week and Dragon of the Month, you're so happy. Nice! You know, that's always good when you don't actually miss out on them. Do you know how to get the Pixel Dragon? You tried every combination and nothing. Yeah, I do have a video on how to breed the Pixel Dragon. I will link it in the chat for you, but it is literally the first video on my channel if you just go onto my main page. Here you go, I should be able to link it here. There you go. So just click that link and you'll be able to see all the combinations that are best to use for it and stuff like that. And Saphav Pandy, how are you doing, my friend? You tried the Go Green and Earth Dragons level 20 and you got it from your 4th try. That's pretty lucky as well, because normally legendaries, even if you're using like higher level dragons and the best combos, normally they take at least, for me, it's normally like 10 tries roughly. But, you know, if you get it in under that, all the power to you, my buddy. I'll get the game started up anyway. I should probably actually turn the DML music off, because having both playing at the same time is going to aggravate me to no end. Where are the options again? Settings, sound. There we go. All done. Then I can move myself now. Woo! Look at this. Such a weird program. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're down here for now, and DML is up and ready. But I don't know what this brand new, what's it called, is. A super chat. Like, there's this new live stream feature called super chat. I genuinely have no idea what it's about. It's just very random. They didn't even tell us that they were implementing it, or I didn't hear about it at least. But I guess that's the thing. I don't know why anyone would do it, but, you know, each to their own, really. But yeah, I don't know what else we have to do today. I mean, I did do some of the Rosy Outlook just a little bit ago when I first walked in, so I'm not sure what is actually able to be collected yet. And Hong, I do not speak that language, unfortunately. We only speak English in this chat, which is a shame, but I can't do anything about that. That's just what I know. 5:55. You got the love dragon in the last 2 days. You lucky goose. I'm actually going to turn that down very slightly, just because it sounds very loud. But anyway, you know, it's 11 now, so we might as well actually get on with the gameplay for a change. But, like I said, Rosy Outlook, we are still on tier 10, obviously. Some people are finished and already have the Rosy, but again, I've been away for a few days and doing other stuff, so haven't been able to finish it off quite yet. And yeah, it looks like we can't get any more of the items for tier 10 as of yet. We can get 2 butterflies. There you go. We got 2 of those, but mainly we're just going to be doing some enchantment fights, because we are super, super close to being enchant stuff. So I really, really, really want to get some decent stuff today instead of just void over and over and over again. It's very, very annoying. Seller Bows, how are you doing, my buddy? Hey Quacks, which epic dragon is best for battle if you have the lantern? I don't suggest using epic dragons in your final team, so I don't suggest leveling up epics. You should find a team of legendaries and just level those guys up. And do you know when main angel dragon comes, because they replace him with lantern dragon? Oh, you mean the Archangel Dragon? Chances are he probably won't be available this year, because that's what they did last year with the, last year they replaced the Root Dragon with the Love Dragon, and they didn't bring him out again at any point. And same with this year so far. Obviously, we had the Love Dragon again. So, if the Root Dragon's gonna come out, nobody knows, but chances are probably not. So, you know, I'm sorry to say, but you're probably not going to be getting yourself an Archangel this year. And Nidoxus, how are you doing, Nidoxus? And as most of you know, I'm from the UK. How are you guys doing? Again, we'll probably just go until midday today. Not going to be too long or anything, but, you know, if I'm going to sit here and do enchantment fights, might as well do them while you're all here live, rather than just talking to myself for, like, 20 minutes. It's just much easier and, you know, better that way, I suppose. But hopefully, now that we've actually gained some more ranking, we'll be able to get our battle chest later. I don't even know if we can get our battle chest yet today. Maybe not. Zella is French. That's pretty close to here. That's like, what, an hour's plane journey away? Get a ferry from the UK to France. It's actually crazy. But what do we got here? At least these people in like 600 are usually pretty easy to beat. just look at these guys. They're all like level 20s, level 40s. That's easy enough for us. We have 4 dragons that are above level 50 now. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And obviously, if it wants to give me the rare chest now, I'll be very happy to take it. I will definitely be very happy to have that. Let's flip all this. We got some energy there. At least one. You know, that's better than what I normally expect to get. Genuinely. Polski Ognik, how are you doing again? You seem to be here quite a lot recently. But, you know, should I play anything else after we do with, or finish with DML today? I don't know. Guess we'll see. Oh, level 50! Very feisty there. But, like, I walked, woke up super early today, and I didn't want to have to catch a bus, so I literally just walked for like an hour and a half this morning. Don't know why. I mean, my feet are bad as they are, but I was just like, hey, I don't want to have to get on a bus, which I've already paid for, so I'm just gonna walk. No, I don't like doing that, but I don't know, it just feels like a waste of an hour, honestly. But at least I'm home now, and again, pretty much as soon as I came in, I just decided to do a stream. So, but what other stuff do you guys actually want to see? Like, do we need any other guide videos? I mean, obviously I do guide videos for breeding dragons, like, all the time, pretty much. But just in general, like, is there anything in particular that people struggle with? Or, like, things that they're not sure about? Because, I mean, I know I used to be really, really confused, especially when I was playing, like, Dragon City. Like, if I went and played Dragon City now, I would have no idea what the hell was going on. But who knows? You have lag? Is that just Polski, or is it actually the stream? You're concerning me here. Oh god, the stream did break. Maybe my internet is just conking out today, you know? If it is, I'm very sorry. No, I can see that there are some dropped frames here. Huh. That's like the first time that we've ever actually dropped any. Like, ever. Let's see if the stream actually fixes itself. Very weird. Because we can see that there's people here. Oh my god, that picture of myself. Please go away. But it should be fixing itself now, as far as I'm aware. Because we don't seem to be having any more drop frames. Why does it keep going down? Guys, help me! Why is my PC acting up today? Very weird. I mean, this is even weirder because on PC it's giving me a different number watching to what it says on my phone. I don't know what the hell is going on today. Maybe it's actually the YouTube server because of their new implementation of the chat feature or something. I don't know. I can't tell. But for now I'm going to continue anyway because we need to do these fights. And Pamela, how are you doing? But you know, if the lag does continue on, then let me know. It shouldn't be lagging, but just in case. Selwyn Kier Kalugian, I know I've destroyed your name again, but I hope you're doing okay. Whew. Again, it's probably just YouTube messing up. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can really do about that. We'll just go back to normal in-game music for now then, just in case there's anything weird happening with their servers. There we go, sound, and we'll turn the music back up a little bit. That work? Okay, it says it's there. I suppose it will. How long do we have to wait now? A minute? Yeah, that's fine. Well, you might as well do our blue map fights for today, because we do have our auto battle tickets as well. So there we go. And is the stream any better now, or is it still breaking? Again, I can't tell on my end because everything appears to be completely fine. God knows at this point, but we should get a ton of food and gold out of these auto battles here, and that should be pretty good for us. Quackalakes will be a group for spectators at Discord. No, I don't plan on using Discord. People that play DML don't use Discord, Polsky. That's just how it is. So I'm not going to be setting up a Discord server as far as I'm aware. I mean, even the private Discord that we have, like people that I know and myself, some random people somehow found it and they just started joining, and they were called like DML lover and that. I don't know how they found that private server, but you know, they don't particularly. Why are you spamming? Why are you spamming in, what is that, Arabic? Just don't spam the chat. And the best, how are you doing, my friend? Antonio Acevedo? Acevedo? I'm sorry, it could be either way. But how are you doing? Alexis? Hello to you too. Again, please speak in English in the chat. I know that there are a lot of foreign people that play this game and that are around at these times, but if I can't understand what you're saying, there's literally no point to you speaking in the chat. Because eventually, if we keep doing that, I will have to just start banning or, like, timing out people that spam in foreign languages, because again, I can't understand it. I don't know what you're saying, you could be saying anything, so just understand that it's not that I'm being discriminatory or just hate your language or something. It's just, if I can't read it, I don't want it in the chat. Simple as that. Because it's important to be able to moderate the chat, just in case, you know, some people are idiots, some people, like the guy right at the beginning of the stream that just started swearing for no reason. You know, sometimes you just gotta be strict with that. And it seems like the spam is continuing, so, like I said, I'm sorry, but don't speak that language in the chat, please. I'm begging you. We can't read it, the people that speak this language, and I can't read it more specifically, so don't do it. Please. I'm begging you to not do that. Oh. But again, we don't have a whole lot to do in DML today. Just these map fights, Enchantment League fights as well as usual. Again, I want that purple chest, and I do want the battle chest today as well. Ski live! Yes, we are live today. Again, I really wish I could stream at a better time frame for other people, but realistically, that would be like 10 PM. That's a little bit late. I know I did it not too long ago, but at the same time, I'd rather just, like, stream a little bit in the middle of the day, rather than being up, like, all night, just for the sake of it. But again, how are you guys doing? Hope your days are going fine. Are any of you at school today? Or is it just the people that are, like, late? I'm gonna assume most of you are just free at the moment to do whatever the heck you want, but who knows? But come on, I really want my purple chest. What are you gonna do this game? And what? That sounded like someone was in my house. That's a very scary sound when you think you hear someone coming up the stairs to come and murder you. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm just gonna keep checking to make sure we don't have any more drop frames. No, we seem to be okay now. I mean, our FPS keeps dipping down to yellow for whatever reason. Not sure why. But, again, I think it's just YouTube stuff for today, which is annoying. It's like the one time I try and stream, and it's all breaking and exploding, and there's death everywhere. No bueno. No bueno at all. But let's go do this fight, and then we'll get our battle chest, and please, game. Again, we will pray to the DML gods for assistance today. Please be nice. Don't give me void materials is all I have to say. I'm begging you. Just don't. And Loai Gamer, hello there. Level 45. Well, this is a little bit higher. But if we leave the game anyway, it should go back down to like rank 600 again, and then we'll be able to do all these fights easy peasy all over again. Super, super good. You have the Lantern, Reindeer, and Love Dragons. You use Lantern in battle. Which other dragon should I use? Well, you know, the Love Dragon is always a pretty good dragon, but I wouldn't suggest using the Reindeer and the Love Dragon because they both have the wind, so I wouldn't want to double up. Maybe take something like the Briar, or the Plushie, or the Autumn Dragon in replacement, so you could have like the Lantern, Briar, and Love Dragon, just something like that. That'd probably work pretty well, or like put an Autumn Dragon in that spot instead, or something like that. But that seems like a pretty decent team. And what do we get out of that battle chest today? Come on, be kind, be kind, please. That is a pretty bad chest, all in all. Look at that. Just a bunch of wind, water, and plant, okay? Do I like school? I don't go to school anymore. And when I did go to school, no. I did not like it at all. Again, I wouldn't be going to school at my age anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. But I hated school so much. It was just so boring. It's like every day, just sit down and take notes for 5 hours with an hour-long break and then just go home. It's the most pointless thing ever. William, I'm not sure what you're saying again. Translation issues. I really don't know what you mean, unfortunately. You're talking about, like, tornadoes or something? I don't know. Very confused, to be honest. Hurricane the game through the Dragon of the Week. Again, I'm trying to work out what you mean, my friend, but I can't. Sorry. How to get the Mercury Dragon, I do have a video on that in my How to Breed playlist, so go onto my channel, go into my playlist, and just go into the How to Breed, and you will find it there. Again, if you ever want to know how to breed a specific epic or rare dragon, then just go into that playlist, and you will probably find most dragons in there anyway. Or again, you can just use the breeding calculator as well, because I basically just open up a breeding calculator, look at the best combinations, and then just make a video out of it. Because people are apparently too lazy to use a breeding calculator for whatever reason, and apparently watching videos requires a lot less effort than clicking like 3 buttons. I don't know. That's just the way it is. Plant plus fire equals nothing. because you can't breed those two dragons together. That's why you have to breed the sunflower using other dragons rather than just a fire and plant. Because you do have elements in this game where they can't breed with other singular elemented dragons either. So that's how you get rares. It's like how water and metal doesn't go together, and what is it, wind and energy, I think it is, that doesn't go together either. So you can never breed those two lots of dragons together ever, pretty much. The reason why, I'm not 100% certain, to be honest with you, but you know, I guess it's just something that was implemented for the sake of it, I suppose. But alright, at least we're getting a lot of food and gold out of doing all these blue fights. That's the thing, it's like I always say, if you ever want to level up quickly in DML, just do your blue map fights every day. You get so much food, so much gold, that it's literally like impossible to pass up. Should you use the melon or elemental? Use the dragon with the rarer elemental typing, so use the elemental, but I don't suggest leveling up the elemental very much, because he's not that great of a dragon, because you'll want to start breeding epics soon, and then after epics you should breed legendaries after that, because legendaries are better than epics, and like, some people think that certain epics are better than legendaries, but the thing is, legendary dragons don't have a weakness. So, if you have an epic, you're always going to be weak to something, but if you have a legendary, you're never going to be weak to anything. And plus, normally their base stats are higher, so again, breed epics, level them up to level 30, and then start using legendary dragons is normally the best way to progress in the game. Or the logical way, at least. Again, Selwyn Kia, plant plus fire dragons equals no dragon. Doesn't work. Just doesn't at all. But thank you, Lowowie Gamer. I'm glad that anyone that does find help through my guide stuff or just my everyday content, I'm glad it helps you guys out, because I know that not a lot of people actually do videos on this game, or if they do, they don't speak, or they don't explain anything, or they don't play very much. So most people that do have videos on the game aren't really that useful. So I at least try to do something, or at least fill the void where there isn't really a whole lot else to do, sort of thing. But I want to send a super chat, but I don't know how to do it. Your message and amount will be public, so you can send £2, £500. Jesus, who would send a message for £500? That's kind of insane. I guess it's a way to, like, send donations to people that live stream though now. Which I guess is pretty good, because in that form it's actually like Twitch. But, again, this weird super chat thing sounds so weird. Genuinely, super chat. It's like some weird, I don't know. It's very strange to me. But very soon we should be done with our blue map fights as well for today. Where are we going? Do we have more up here? No, no, no. So they must be all the way back. There we go, we got this one. Pretty good. And all these guys are just going to keep dying in one shot, so you know, what else do I have to do? I don't even need to press any buttons for like a good section of time. Metal plus mud. You can get the Minotaur out of that, I suppose, and a couple of others. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to breed them necessarily. You don't get anything too special out of it. suggest use some dragons without legendary that I can use with Lantern for battle. Again, why do you want to use a dragon? Oh! We got a piece for the gargoyle. You know, that's the first piece I've ever gotten for any of those weekly card dragons. So, I'm amazed. But yeah, why do you want to use non-legendaries in your team? Because again, you're just worse off if you do that to yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth not using legendary dragons. I know they take a while to breed sometimes, but you're just better off at the end of the day. So I do suggest just, you know, using epics until level 30, then using legendaries. But along with some good basic epics that you can use are like the Agave Dragon, the Tiger Dragon, the Golden Crow works pretty well. Some people like the Banana Dragon. I don't know, not the Geyser. There are quite a few epics that you can use, but again, I don't suggest it. But there you go. How do you get the Light Dragon? You purchase it in the shop. Like if we go over here and we just scroll. I don't remember what level you have to be anymore, but if we just keep scrolling, we buy it in the shop for 1 million gold. And that's it. Simple as that. You don't have more legendaries, you only have 3. Again, if you don't have legendaries, just wait. And just keep using the dragons that you have now, and try and breed the better legendaries, because that will work a lot better for you in the long run. Because remember, if you ever decide to take on arena fights or anything, you're going to come up against people that have full teams of level 80 enchanted legendaries. So if you take epics and level those up, you're just going to put yourself behind. Always a lack of money. I'm level 15. Suggestions. Do the blue map fights every day. Blue map fights are your best bet. No matter what level you are, just do the blue map fights and you will get a ton of money and a ton of food every day. How old am I? I am 18. Again, blue map fights, and if you can add friends in game so that then you can send them portal gems and then they can send portal gems back to you, then you can just keep doing fights, like, literally forever, pretty much. Like, we have 300 and something portal gems, which means that I could just keep going back to the map and doing, like, endless amounts of fights, pretty much. And it's just as simple as that. And Mr. Bomb, hi! But, you know, usually don't tell people how old you are on the internet until you are, like, an adult. Because, you know, there are some weird people out there. If you are, like, 10, don't tell people how old you are. If you're 15, don't tell people how old you are. Only start telling people what your actual age is in the comments and wherever else, like, when you are actually an adult is my best suggestion, please. If you are younger than, like, 10, don't tell anyone. And if anyone keeps talking to you after they find out how old you are, just stop talking to them, please. I beg. You have Hetez Dragon. How can we breed a legendary? Which legendary? Each legendary dragon has a different breeding combination required to get it, and the Dragon of the Month has a ton of combinations you can use, so it depends on which legendary you want, really. Like, there's no breed these 2 dragons and you have a chance at breeding any legendary sort of thing. Should you use the Pixel and Lantern for battle? I mean, do you want to have 2 lots of fire? Some people really would not prefer to have 2 lots of fire, but I wouldn't either. I personally would either use the Pixel or the Lantern rather than both. And then the other dragons, you need to take something that has wind, you need something with plant, need something with shadow, really. So, you know, Sumo is good, Plushie is good, Briar is good, Autumn is good, Pixie is pretty good, Reindeer has its uses, the Crystal can be good, but along with the Lantern, I would try not to use too lots of fire or too lots of light if you can help it. Obviously that's not always doable. FNAF Gamer, how are you today, friendo? Again, there's some people that are in this chat that I feel like, how do you just, like, end up here so frequently? Like, I assume most people would have school or something to do, so I'm surprised at how frequently some of you turn up. You have all, but you need a vortex. Well, he'll probably take a little bit of time to breed, obviously, but, you know, some people do like the vortex's typing. I personally don't like the typing on the vortex all that much, but he does have good base stats, so if you want to consider using him in a team, then, you know, feel free. But thank you, Gurev, as well. I'm glad you're here. Just a few more enchantment flights, and then we'll probably be maxed out for a good while. And after that, I don't know. Do I even want to do anything else? I mean, we've been going for like half an hour already, and I'd already done some stuff earlier, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I feel like I want to play other games and that, but I don't know what I want to do, because it is my last day of freedom today. And after that, I have to go back to the same monotonous work as usual. So I don't know. Let's battle, and we'll have to watch an ad for this. Now, I guess the whole limited keys thing for the chest is a little bit annoying. But as long as they let you watch an ad at the end of it to actually unlock the materials in the chest, I don't mind. And that's the thing, what happens if you get a purple chest at the end of your fights? Can they actually, like, stop you from opening that chest if you don't have the keys for it? Because that would suck majorly. That's something I've never actually thought about. Huh. I don't know. It's just to lose out on the rare chest every day just because you didn't have the keys for it. Oh. Not a fan of that. Go. But maybe my stream kept dropping earlier just because of I was playing out the other music. I don't know. But I'm very upset that it happened. I'm gonna send out a super chat one day. You guys just wait. Okay. Ah! Wrong button! Okay, that is way too loud. Like, these advertisements are always so incredibly loud. Oh my gosh. And it sucks that you have to sit through the whole thing just because it gets you what you need. There we go. Got a key, got a chest. Not too bad. William, I'm so sorry, William. I still don't understand what you're saying. I feel like this is a common occurrence. And Gurav, you're saying what your code is and saying, please add me, but you're not telling anyone what your platform or your server is. So nobody can actually add you if you don't tell them those things. Like, if you want to know how to add friends or whatever in game, then I do have a video on that as well. But please make sure you add what platform and server you're playing on. Because otherwise, people can't add you, people can't do a lot, actually, if they don't know those two things. So, keep that in mind in future. On what level is my breeding den? It is fully upgraded to level 6, so I can't upgrade it anymore. And again, we do have the opportunity to breed the 3 legendary dragons down here. But still trying to get some more materials. We are very, very close. But not close enough. Oh, look at that. We are 2 away. I wonder if we do have just about enough, though. I don't think we do. Maybe just. Oh my goodness. It's just we are lacking... We're lacking the trinkets to do this, really, and all of our fair stuff is going to be gone. There we go. We are one away from being able to do this. Ah! Again, I just need... I need something. So close. We need 2 more good materials to be able to do this, which means that basically we need like 140, like 200 enchantment trinkets to be able to upgrade this cockatoo here. And if we just do a singular enchantment flight, we might actually be able to get that. Again, I don't want to have to wait for a key, so I hope it lets us watch another advert for that. Your first legendary was the crystal. Really? That's very strange. If your first legendary was the crystal, then that's a very odd order to do it in. Because most people just go chronologically, or mostly chronologically, with the basic legendaries. Like, I left the crystal to the last because he's the hardest out of all of them to breed. Well, he takes the longest anyway. The chances to breed him are higher than some of the other legendaries, but it's just his expected time is like 20 days or something to breed in, and I cannot be bothered, like, wasting my time on that most of the time. But again, I just hope to goodness gracious it lets me watch another advert here. Normally I hate having to watch them, but when we're so close, I don't even mind. Come on, game. Know you want to help me out here. I know you love me. Don't be rude today. 1 enchantment material away is all that I ask for. There we go. Open 1 chest, so I'm going to have to turn this way down again. Especially since it's a racing game. It's just so loud. Like, this is at 2 volume, and I can still hear it quite clearly. If you keep it up to full blast, it should blow your ears off completely. No thank you. Not a fan of that. There we go, we'll close it. We got a key. Open up another chest. And what do we get? No energy, but we obviously did get some more trinkets. We've only got 89. So again, I don't think we're going to be able to do much here. But we can at least change one of these. If we do that, then yeah, we should have enough. Like, literally just. We're getting super close. It's so annoying. Your first legendary was the Siren. I think, yeah, my first legendary was the Comet as the Dragon of the Month. I was very happy when we got him, but I don't plan on using him in our team anymore. So it's actually a very sad time. Like, I wish that I could use him more often, but I just really can't. It's just the way that it is, unfortunately. But, hey-ho. I really wish I hadn't leveled up my other epics, and this legendary as well. Like, I wish I had just pre-planned my team correctly, rather than just, like, leveling up a bunch of random stuff all the time. Which is why I always say to you guys, just plan on which 3 legendaries you want, because using 2 legendaries and an epic isn't gonna help you out as much as having 3 is. I learned that the hard way. Pro Yunko? Not sure what you said there, but you do have a picture of the Ironcast as your profile, so that's pretty cute. I can get behind that. But we probably will be finishing up relatively soon, because again, I'm grasping at straws here. Any singular bloody material I can get I just beg, give me a rare chest. If you do that for me, game, I will be forever grateful. Come on! Open one more chest. And again, I feel like this is going to be a common occurrence. This stupid car advert. I don't even know if I'm supposed to, like, upload or live stream adverts like this, but what can I do? It's just here. It's basically like an in-game mechanic at this point. Like, I get benefits out of watching this quite a lot. That is pretty good. Another key, another... Oh, we got a white chest this time. So what do we get out of you? We got 103 trinkets there. So 157. Let's try our last ditch attempt. At least getting a few more materials ready. So there we go, 17, and now we should have enough to actually change up into an excellent material, and we will finally be done with this stupid cockatoo! How long has it taken? Like, 3 weeks of just constant enchantment stuff for this stupid dragon. I hate it so much, but we are finally finished. Paper Mario, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, but as soon as we fully enchant all these dragons, it's going to be a massive weight off my shoulders. As soon as this Rosy Outlook event is over, again, I will be very happy, but, you know, 3 days and 3 hours, and I am going to be busy for a whole lot of that, which is a shame, but we should be able to finish this off. I'm not sure how quickly we'll be able to finish it, but 2,500 gems is a long-ass time away, which is annoying, but it's just this collect gold. You have a chance to get one of these when you collect gold from your habitats. Yes, but they take forever, which is the issue. But, again, we are done with all that. But I'm probably going to be ending it there then, because again, we've done all of our map fights for today. We've done all the enchantment that we need to do for now. I just need to change up that material, and then we will finally be able to start breeding for the Briar Dragon, which will probably take like a month to get anyway. But, you know, I'm happy that you guys were here today just to sort of, I don't know, give me moral support. And I'm sorry that the stream did kind of break earlier. After listening to me, you will level up. By the way, thanks for the tip. Well, yeah, leveling up your dragons, as long as your dragons are at least a decent bit above level 4, your chances of breeding rare dragons will increase quite a lot. So don't use level 4s. Normally I wouldn't suggest using like level 7s or 8s either. Just try level 10s to 15s, normally work pretty well. And then you should have a good shot at breeding this guy right here. So we got our Pixel Dragons super easy last year, I think, and a few other legendaries have been easy as pie as well. But, yeah, for now, I don't know what it is, but my legs are in great pain, so I'm going to have to leave you guys for a little bit. So, I'm just going to send off. Oh my goodness, why didn't you guys tell me that I had that text on the screen the whole time? Not a single one of you said that I still had that text there. Why? Literally, someone could have just said, Quacks, take the text off the screen. I would have done it. Mike Wazowski, how are you doing? Why? Like, look, I could just turn it off. It would have been gone. You know, this is what I get for relying on you to tell me when I'm an idiot or messing up. You silly people! I mean, I'm an idiot as well for just leaving it up there, which is a fair point, but you know, that would have been so annoying. But anyway, guys, for now, I am gonna leave you to it. I am gonna head off and do some more videos and whatnot, because we don't have anything left to do in-game today. And some people have just joined in, I'm sorry, but You know, again, thank you very much for being here and being around. And I know it wasn't a long stream today, but, you know, for those of you that were here, very happy for you to be around. So, for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.